See, this is what I'm talking about when you let outside programming and outside forces control you. People are going crazy over a government shutdown when they should make themselves secure instead of going crazy. Like, when you make yourself secure in your finances, you're not going to be worried about what the government is doing to shut down, or you won't even know that there's a government shutdown, to be honest, because like, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just because my Facebook was deleted, but I don't see much about like current events. I don't see much about like the bad news that is put out there, so it doesn't affect my life. Y'all talking about food stamps getting shut down, y'all talking about food stamps getting cut off. Like, y'all need to have multiple sources of income. Y'all need to stop depending on the government. And I know that some families actually need it, but there comes to a point where we have to realize that we're in charge of our own selves. Like, we're in charge of what goes on in our reality. So if your food stamps is getting cut off, then you need to figure it out. Like, what are you going to do for the meantime? How are you going to make money? Like, you can't, if it's true, like if what everyone's saying is true, instead of scrolling on social media trying to figure out all the facts from random strangers, then you need to start making moves. You need to start doing things that secures your future and secures the health for your family. Like, stop just scrolling online reading about all of the government shutdown stuff. It doesn't make sense to do that. You gotta start getting off your butt and start making some moves. Like, it's as simple as that. So go ahead, like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to support my channel. And remember that there's a miracle in everything. This is a time where you want to remember that there's a miracle in everything, even though they're saying it's going to be a government shutdown. Oh, the food stamps are being turned off. You should just look at that as a blessing. Look at it as a blessing, you know? Look at it as a miracle and say, oh, I'm blessed now that my food stamps are getting turned off, because that just means that I'm getting money from somewhere else. That just means that I'm going to be provided in another area. For example, with more money, more cash. With more money, more cash. That is not food stamps, you know? And what is this that I'm hearing about, like people losing their jobs or people getting fired through the government shutdown? Like, this is what we have to fight. If you haven't noticed by now, this is what we have to get through. These are the type of situations that we have to power through in order to get through life. So people that are losing their jobs, what are you going to do about it? You're going to tell everyone that you got quit from your job and then sit on your butt, not doing nothing about it? No, you're going to go look for another job. So it's like, don't worry about the people that are getting their, don't worry about the people that are getting fired. Don't worry about the people that are losing their food stamps, because it's up to them to seek the help that they need. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for the support. I'm all for the people that are gathering to give food out to the homeless. Like, that's a good thing. Like, find communities like that. Find people that are willing to do that. Like, I wanted to do that, to be honest. I wanted to give out food to the homeless. I wanted to give out food to people in need. So if you are in need, this is the type of help. This is some of the type of help that you can seek, along with getting funds for food, along with getting another job. You know, that's just one step. Like, That person ain't gonna be feeding your family forever. You think they don't have their own family to feed? You think they're gonna be sitting in their cars or their trucks right there waiting for you in the same spot for the rest of your life? No. But the world is truly magical, though. The world is truly magical. You see how there's a need and then it gets filled. Know that your needs are going to get filled. If you're one of the people affected by this government shutdown, know that your needs are going to get filled. Don't let it control you. Don't let it get your panties in a bunch. Don't let it take you out your character. Don't let it change who you are. Don't let that make you miserable. Don't let that stop your shine. Don't let it stop your show. And yeah, do something about it. After all, it's your life, and you're the main person that could do something about it. So don't complain about the government shutdown. That's what they want you to do. They want you to complain about it so you can feed all of your energy into it so that it can become a real thing. Like food shortages. All of the food shortages that was brought upon us, like, we had to fight through that. We had to fight and see that there were actually stores with food. We had to fight and see that the restaurants still were serving food. Like, did we not notice that? Did you not notice that there were still restaurants serving food during a food shortage? During a supposed food shortage? How is McDonald's still serving their customers when there's supposed to be a food shortage? You got to think about these things. These major corporations, these major companies that get lots and lots of money, get millions and millions and billions of dollars off of us, they still run during the times where we have these shutdowns and food shortages. So why aren't you still running? Why aren't you still operating and providing for your family in other ways? Like, you have to make multiple streams of income. It's the only way to survive, to be honest. It's the only way to... I think it's the only way to really live out here. You have to, I can't stress it enough, you have to have multiple streams of income. And if you're one of those families that are depending on the food stamps because you have kids, that's understandable. But there's families out here that don't have the food stamps, so they're an example to you on how you're able to make it possible. They're an example. They're showing you that it's possible. So don't believe that you have to be broke. Don't believe that you have to be on food stamps, or don't believe that you're going to be out of a job forever. You have to take power, take control, and use your power. Take control and use your brain. Use your intuition, use your intellect. Use all of these gifts that was given to you by the Most High, by the source. You have to go to the source, which is yourself. You have to go inside of yourself where the source is and find what you need to do to get your life together, to become freed from the enslavement, to find all of the tips and tricks and all of the steps needed to get that financial freedom. So don't let the government shutdown control you, and don't let it make your life miserable. That's the message of this. So just disconnect from social media sometimes. That's the main thing. And it's not even just social media. It's happening in real life. You know, people are losing their jobs in real life. People getting letters that their benefits are being cut short. You know, once you get that letter, you're not supposed to be like, oh, dang. You're not supposed to go into a sad frenzy and make your life even more miserable than it already is. Sorry, I don't know if your life is miserable, but you're not supposed to feed into the misery. That's supposed to power you up like a Power Ranger and take you to your next step to get things done, to provide for yourself. So that's all that I wanted to say. Go ahead, like this video, comment below, and subscribe for more vlogs, mukbangs, and inspirational messages. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Thanks for watching, and remember that there's a miracle in everything. Remember, it's a miracle in this situation, okay? It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to spark you. It's supposed to spark your ideas for you to go out and be something bigger.